Right now at 6, thousands of dollars in debt. The La Crosse School District says its lunch funds are in the red. And a city planning campaign reaches the end of its first phase. However, there is still time to give feedback on La Crosse's future.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Amy DuPont. We all know that food is fuel. And for some families, it is too costly. School lunch debt is skyrocketing nationwide and right here in La Crosse. The school district is guaranteeing kids have access to meals, but as our News 8 Now's Du Esrar found out, their families remain on the hook for the bill.
$5.43 with all of our extra entrees.
It's the calm before the rush at Central High School.
We got a lot of good stuff here.
Nearly every student's favorite class.
Cheese bread today, got pizza.
I think there's just no disputing that a child at school needs to be fed.
But there's a heavy price tag hanging over every lunch period. For the past 2 years, a pandemic-era program allowed every student to get free meals. But now that the program is over, schools are racking up debt over lunch.
We're seeing it increase exponentially.
This year's student lunch debt is already the highest it's been in more than 5 years.
We're just under $17,000, and we're not quite halfway through the school year.
La Crosse School's nutritionist Marilyn Bolden says because students need to eat, that debt will continue to rise.
Don't deny or withhold meals based on lack of funds.
The district has relied on community donations to pay off lunch debt, but that money is never guaranteed.
Budgets are tight, people are feeling it at home, and if students can't get the nutrition that they need at home, they come to school hungry, and hungry students can't learn.
Students can grab snacks and non-perishables from donor-funded food pantries located throughout the district.
I had students come in this morning when they saw that it was set up.
It's a short-term solution.
It can carry over from year to year.
Bolden says until there's more state or federal aid,
they will have to pay that if it's not cleared out by any other means.
Lunch debt is here to stay. Reporting in La Crosse, Du Esrar, News 8 Now.
In November, Wisconsin Democrats introduced a bill to provide universal free meals statewide. It did not pass the Republican-controlled legislature. Traffic finally getting back up to speed in Monroe County after freezing rain this morning led to an interstate closure. According to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, first responders were called to at least 11 slide-offs and 12 crashes, one with minor injuries. The Sheriff's Office says some of those vehicles are still on the side of the road. They will be towed over the next few days. Freezing rain, nothing to take lightly, Bill. It was one of those mornings where it happens so fast, and before you know it, you're sliding off the road, can't do anything about it.
Yeah, hopefully you were paying attention to my forecast last night with that alert night in play, and also how I was mentioning that it doesn't take much freezing rain or drizzle to really cause an icy mess, and that's exactly what we saw overnight and this morning, especially in areas north and northeast of La Crosse, from say Tomah up through Eau Claire. Was hardest hit in terms of very, very icy conditions in these areas. Now, fortunately, high temperatures today rose back above freezing, 34 in Black River Falls, but still icy conditions for much of the morning up there. 39 in Sparta, 37 here in La Crosse, even some low to mid 40s far south. So far this month, 8 of the 11 days, we've seen an above average high temperature here in La Crosse, including that 37 for today. Right now, skies are in the process of becoming cloudy once again. Some low clouds drifting south. Some additional clouds moving in from the west. Now the icy mess or the precipitation that caused it now well to our east. Temperatures currently 33 in Eau Claire and Black River Falls, 34 in Winona and La Crosse, and 32 in Viroqua. They're not going to drop all that much, becoming cloudy with haze and patchy fog again possible. Not all that cold for this time of year. Lows in La Crosse around 28. That would be a typical high temperature this time of year. Got a couple more disturbances I'm watching over the next week or so. I'll detail it coming up.
Thank you, Bill. Well, it is official. La Crosse County's next administrator is Jane Claycamp. The La Crosse County Executive Committee unanimously voted in Claycamp to that position this morning. It's effective immediately.
Now therefore be it resolved that Jane Claycamp be appointed by the county board as county administrator as of this date.
Claycamp has been the acting interim administrator for the past 6 months. She replaces former county administrator Steve O'Malley, who after 18 years with La Crosse County retired in August. An FAA system outage this morning left travelers stranded for hours. More than 8,000 flights going in and out of the U.S. were delayed, and 1,000 more were canceled. Overnight, the system the FAA uses to give pilots pre-flight safety notices failed. The agency put out an order halting all flights, and that order was finally lifted at 9 o'clock this morning. But the outage delayed flights at the La Crosse Regional Airport. The 6 a.m. American Airlines flight to Chicago left about 2 hours late. Airport Director Ian Turner says there was no way around it. Flight crews use that system as a way to learn about and share important safety information.
Forecast from last night that included freezing rain had actually materialized. We would have been unable to issue the runways being slippery to pilots, and that's a big concern.
Turner hopes there won't be any more disruptions locally, but he encourages passengers to check with their airline before heading to the airport. Demolition is underway along La Crosse's South Ave to make way for construction projects. Beginning today, South Ave is down to 1 lane in both directions between Green Bay Street and Ward Avenue. The DOT is warning nearby residents and businesses there will be loud noises and dust. Now, this project will add 3 roundabouts along South Ave. It is scheduled to wrap up this fall. La Crosse's city planners are closing out the first phase of the Forward La Crosse initiative. Now, the city got input from the public on things like housing, transportation, and economic development. 6.3% of the city's population responded, which is more than most cities of La Crosse's size. That feedback will help plan the next few decades of work.
What we're really going to be doing with this information is develop themes and start developing goals and strategies and objectives, and then whose responsibility it is to make sure that we address over the next 10, 15, 20 years.
As they move into phase 2 of the project, city planners still want public input. Go to forwardlacrosse.org to learn more about the campaign. You can also take a survey about what you'd like to see in the city's future. A Viroqua farmer is joining the Wisconsin Natural Resources Board. Governor Evers today appointed Paul Burr to the board. Burr owned and operated an award-winning dairy farm for 47 years. Governor Evers says he is a strong advocate for land and water conservation. Burr currently serves as the governor's appointee to the Wisconsin Technical College System Board. He's going to resign from that position before beginning his role on the DNR board. Wisconsin cigarette sales are dropping. According to a new report, the number of packs bought in Wisconsin between 2001 and 2020 dropped from 420 million to just under 193 million. The Wisconsin Policy Forum report says that statewide smoking bans, tax increases, and a growth in e-cigarettes may have fueled the decline. Well, after the break, we're slinging drinks with firefighters. We're going to take you live inside the Westview Inn, where West Salem firefighters are raising money for area kids.
Where's the best place for local, fresh, quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $4.99 per pound or 85% lean for $4.69 per pound. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market.
Get up to 80% off list prices during our huge inventory reduction sale at Slumberland Furniture. $20 million worth of furniture and mattresses must go. Lowest prices around on TV consoles, recliners, bar stools, sofas, mattresses, and lots more. Get the deal of a lifetime on clearance, one-of-a-kinds, scratch and dents, and more. Stores are packed with merchandise that must go. Up to 80% off at the huge inventory reduction sale on now at Slumberland Furniture.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
That's full service. Pull in there, Michelle. Oh, yeah, okay.
Fill her up?
With the good stuff.
You got it.
Oh, and can you check the oil too, please?
Sure. That car has no oil.
At Sleepy Hollow, we are your full-service dealership. Home
Holman Locker and Meat Market your place for fresh, quality local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our winter bundle, which includes Drummies, top sirloin, beef roast, pork roast, chicken, ground beef, and ring bologna. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Every once in a while, we hear about the great things people do when they do random acts of kindness. Well, that kind of program is going on year-round, every day, in the West Salem School District, where they have a Random Acts of Kindness account to support students. School counselors have access to that account to buy things students need that their families may not be able to afford. Counselor Julie Arndt says she is grateful the community has been willing to contribute.
We're a lucky community with a lot of different areas that support our school district. It's one village that works together to help the needs of all kids.
Students also pitch in. Last year, they held a penny war and raised more than $3,000 for that account. And now you can contribute to the district's fund right now. Firefighters are helping. They're taking donations from behind the bar at the Westview Inn in West Salem. And that is where we find our Emily Haugen.
All right, Amy, so it's very lively here for a Wednesday. I don't know if you just heard the cheering because we're on TV. But members of the West Salem Fire Department are here until 8:30, and they're mixing drinks for a cause. So I'm here with Mel Engen. She is a firefighter with the department. Yep. So Mel, tell me about this. You're a volunteer organization, right? The fire department needs money to go on, but you're doing this for another cause. Tell me why you're doing this today.
Right. So all the money for the proceeds for tonight goes to Random Acts of Kindness. So we partnered up with this nonprofit organization, and I mean, everybody comes out, has a good time. We help out another group, and we get to have some fun. So
yeah, that's awesome. So tell me, you're a bartender tonight, and obviously you're not a rookie. There are some rookies here, but
you got a little experience. Yeah.
Tell me what you're making, and tell me how you're making it.
Brandy Old Fashioned Sweet. So we're at a supper club, so might as well have a Brandy Old Fashioned Sweet.
All right, go for it.
So got our fruit in there. We're gonna add a little bit of the bitters. Gonna add in some sweet. We're going to go ahead and muddle it up so we can mix it all up together. Then we're going to go ahead and add our ice on top of it. We're going to add our brandy. And then we're going to add our topper of our soda. Add in our straw, and then we always like to add it with a little bit of garnish of some orange and some cherries.
Is that the special here most of the time?
Yeah, you get the old classic drinks, grasshoppers and old fashions, and there it is.
That's awesome. So tell me about who benefits from this.
So this group is definitely going to go to the Random Acts of Kindness group. So it stays in the pretty much West Salem area, La Crosse community, all around the county. So
it's pretty special to have it go right back into the community, help out some kids.
It is, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, well, thank you, Mel. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Come on out and celebrate.
Yes, and all of the tips are going to the district's Random Act of Kindness account, as she said. And I'm at the Westview Inn. This is Emily Haugen for News 8 Now. Back to you, Amy.
Emily, you sound like quite the crowd there. Hopefully they're tipping their bartenders well.
I think they are. They're having a lot of fun. Very lively tonight.
They're watching. Tip your bartenders. Yeah. Thank you, Emily. Okay, so maybe you're not feeling up to eating out tonight. No worry. They would love you if you just stop in and drop off a tip again, going on until 8:30 tonight. Still ahead, safety on the trails. After more than a dozen fatal crashes last year, the Wisconsin DNR is reminding snowmobilers to ride smart.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Graub. This is a disturbance that brought the icy mess this morning, but we've got another storm spinning down over southwestern Kansas. Will it impact our area? I'll let you know coming up next.
Ring in the new year with Home Furniture's New Year's sale. Get 10% off sale prices plus no money down, 6-year special financing, and free shipping when you spend $4.99. The New Year's sale going on now, only at Home Furniture.
Did you know Master Force has thousands of tools at Menards? Any tool you want, we have. There are hammers, drills, pliers, levels, wrenches, grinders, sanders, compressors, nailers, workbenches, blowers, chainsaws, floor jacks, knee pads, work lights, fans. And that's just a taste. Come check out the wide range of products from Master Force, exclusively at Menards.
Nobody thinks about their sewer or drain until it's too late, and oftentimes, problems that do arise can cause major damage to your home, property, and your family's health. Why not treat your plumbing right and choose Maxwell White? For just $99, we'll perform a camera inspection of your drain, looking for any potential problems that may arise in the future. So don't wait until you're in over your head. Call the fast, reliable professionals at Maxwell White.
Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Winter is here. And with winter weather come accidents and mishaps. Whether you're on your way to work, walking the dog, or out on the trail, accidents can happen.
That's why we have insurance, to help with the unexpected accidents that are not your fault.
At Bygoff and Rohde, we'll help you get the insurance settlement you deserve to pay your medical bills, your lost wages, and get your life back on track.
If you're injured, call us.
Call Bygoff and Rohde.
Only at Vanguard, you're more than just an investor. You're an owner. That means that your goals are ours too. And Vanguard Retirement Tools and Advice can help you get there. That's the value of ownership.
All Christmas is now on clearance, up to 60% off at Home Seasonal Concepts. It's after Christmas clearance. Stock up on trees, wreaths, garland, and all your Christmas decor at 60% off. Everything Christmas is on clearance at Home Seasonal Concepts, inside all home furniture showrooms.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
The Wisconsin snowmobile season is underway, and so is the DNR's new safety campaign, Sled Safe. According to the DNR, last year, snowmobiling crashes led to 16 deaths. The DNR says that people who are new to the sport should follow this rule.
It's always a good idea to mentor with somebody who has been snowmobiling for a long time. Kind of learn the ropes and get some experience out there with them, and then you can operate on the trails a lot safer.
Because of fluctuating temperatures, the DNR also recommends that you check trail conditions and closures before you head out. And Bill, that's been a big deal lately. We've had some snow, but then we had rain, and then it's been above average. And not only the snow, but if you're headed out on the lake, you have to be so careful right now.
Indeed, and so far this month of January, fairly mild, especially compared to the month we just wrapped up. December was quite cold, especially that week leading up to and just after Christmas when it was very, very cold. Now, with those above average temperatures, we still have a widespread snow pack, and when we rise above freezing, we melt off a little bit of the snow. That adds to the low level moisture, and that's why we've had so many nights and mornings recently with low cloudiness and some fog, and we could see similar conditions tonight. There is the high today, 37 at 322, 26 the low early this morning. 27 and 11 are the records, and just a trace of the freezing rain out at the La Crosse airport. So impacts were minimal in the immediate La Crosse area, but boy, a different story in much of Monroe and Jackson counties, where the numerous reports of significant accidents and road closures, including Interstate 94 for a time. 34 degrees with the low clouds in La Crosse, 35 downtown at the station. Visibility at about 5 miles. Eau Claire, you're at 33 degrees. And visibility at about 3 miles. And again, notice the shine on the streets here, and with temperatures near freezing, watch for some slick spots and anywhere that there is a little bit of moisture left on the roads. Again, watch that fog. The visibility overnight could drop once again. In fact, already below a mile in Rochester, just under 2 miles in Black River Falls, and again, about 2 to 5 miles in many spots. And temperatures are not overly cold, generally low to mid 30s for most, and temperatures will not drop a whole lot overnight. Now, we've got some north winds right now at about 5 to 10. That is causing some wind chills in the 20s for many, even some teens off to our west. Cloud cover rolling back in after some nice hours of sunshine this afternoon. Again, there's a disturbance that brought the icy mess to parts of the area overnight and early this morning. And this next storm system, very well-defined counterclockwise spin south and west of Wichita, Kansas, but it's going to track by to our south and leave us alone. Now, there's some moisture up here that's going to kind of pivot clockwise around that ridge of high pressure, and that could spell some flurries in parts of the area tomorrow and into tomorrow night. Sky Tracker shows cloud cover tonight. A little bit of a breeze from the north and northwest. Tomorrow, those winds pick up a little bit, maybe 10 to 20 miles per hour from the northwest. And you'll see some spots of blue on Sky Tracker indicating those flurry chances, best chances to the east. And even those will be probably pretty few and far between. And then some partial clearing on Friday with kind of a mix of sun and clouds. High temperatures tomorrow, lower 30s, so they're not going to move much from the overnight lows tonight. Lower 30s will be calming down to the south. And as we head back to the north, some temperatures between about 28 and 33 degrees for most, including about 31 for Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. So for tonight, becoming cloudy. Again, that haze and patchy fog possible. Lows in La Crosse around 28 degrees. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a little breezy. Again, a few flurries in spots. Highs around 31 degrees. Chillier Friday, but that's about average, 27. Warming up again for the weekend, 34 on Saturday. Upper 30s on Sunday and Monday. Chance of mainly rain showers Sunday night and into Monday. Might be a wintry mix in spots both Sunday and Monday nights. 32 and dry on Tuesday. Then another system could bring some mainly snow chances later Wednesday and especially Wednesday night into Thursday of next week. So a couple of systems to watch, especially heading into next week.
All right. Thank you, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up in sports, the UWL women's basketball team going for its 6th straight win tonight. Plus the Minnesota Twins making it official. Carlos Correa back in Minnesota. Rob has reaction from the shortstop next in sports.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a happy new year. Visit soon to plan your 2023 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
Right now at Ashley, discover the luxury of a good night's sleep without the luxury price tag on some of our top mattress brands, including our Ashley Sleep line. Hurry into America's #1 furniture and mattress store or visit ashley.com for better sleep and savings. Only at Ashley.
What fireplace have you always envisioned in your home? Let La Crosse Fireplace Company turn your empty space into something beautiful. We'll design more than just your heat and glow fireplace. We'll help you pick out the perfect stone, mantle, and hearth, making your heat and glow fireplace the vision you've always dreamed of. Isn't it time you've got the space you've always wanted? Visit our showroom or call La Crosse Fireplace Company to get started. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet is your hardware headquarters, your one-stop shop for quality name brand tools, paints, and accessories to help you get the job done, all at unbeatable prices. Like this 74-piece Milwaukee Impact bid set, just $19.99. Get $100 instant savings on a DeWalt 20-volt starter kit. These Best Air furnace filters are $8 off, and special buy Titebond Pro Grade caulk, just $2.99 each. Plus, we always offer Blaine's Best Price Promise, the guaranteed lowest price, or we'll match it.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
At Ashley's Overstock Sale, you'll find everything you need to brighten up your home this new year. Plus, get special financing for 12 months. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska. And be sure to check out the Ashley outlet in Arcadia.
Feels good to be home.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Well, it hasn't been the smoothest offseason for Carlos Correa, but on Wednesday, the saga officially coming to an end. And from the Minnesota shortstop himself, this is where he's happy, and Correa says he feels right at home. The Twins making it official Wednesday in Minneapolis, bringing back their star shortstop to the Twin Cities on a 6-year, $200 million deal. Now, this comes after a couple of failed attempts by the Giants and the Mets, both agreeing to contracts with the 28-year-old, but eventually backing out because of an issue with Correa's physical. Fast forward to Wednesday, the Twins doctors say Correa is fine. The physical has been passed. And now the two-time All-Star and former World Series champ says it's time to get back to work and ultimately bring a championship back to Minnesota.
I'm happy. I'm happy to be here in Minnesota. I'm happy to be a Twin. We started something special last year, and there's some more work to be done. At the end of the day, we want to bring a championship back to the city, and that's what we're going to work for from now on.
Correa played 136 games for the Twins last season. He batted .291 with 22 homers and 64 runs. batted in. On to college hoops now. Important part of the schedule coming up here for the UWL women's basketball team. Conference play is picking up for the Eagles. So far, so good in 2023. UWL winning both of its conference matchups so far in January. Eagles taking down Platteville and most recently Stevens Point at home over the weekend. They'll be back in Mitchell Hall tonight looking for their 6th straight win as UW Stout comes to town. Eagles have been solid on their home court this season. They're 6-1 at Mitchell Hall, 13-2 overall, 2-2 in conference play. We'll have those highlights at 10. On to the pros now. The Bucks will be looking to make it 2 straight and 4 out of 5 tonight in Atlanta against the Hawks. Milwaukee erasing a 17-point deficit Monday night in New York. Bucks storming back late for the 111-107 win over the Knicks. Tonight marks the halfway point for Milwaukee. So far, the Bucks are 26-14 on the season. That's good enough for 3rd overall in the Eastern Conference, behind Brooklyn and Boston. Bucks currently 2.5 games behind the Celtics for 1st place. Tip-off tonight in Atlanta is scheduled for 6:30. Timberwolves have been red hot as of late. Minnesota riding a 4-game winning streak, and a win tonight in Detroit would get the T-Wolves back to 500. Minnesota currently 20-21 on the year, but this team is weathering the storm without Karl Anthony Towns in the lineup. Wolves took down the Rockets over the weekend. They'll try to make it 5 in a row tonight against the Pistons. We'll have those highlights as well at 10. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Save money and sleep better during the PM Mismatch Mattress Sale. Twin starting at $159, full start at $249, and queen pillow tops as low as $399. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale today only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
When you rent a Culligan water softener, there is no down payment or maintenance costs. Imagine all you could do with the savings. Dive into better water. Contact your local Culligan water dealer.
Without the right start to your day, your morning could hit a wall.
It's not the door.
I got it. Belvita breakfast biscuits are baked with slow-release carbs and provide steady morning energy to help you rise and thrive.
Nothing tastes better than savings. Hardee's new 4 for $6 deal lets you mix and match your favorite flavors. That's sweet, savory, crispy, crunchy, or beefy, all for just $6. Create your favorite combinations with our new 4 for $6 deal, only at Hardee's.
Save money and sleep better during the Mismatch Mattress Sale at PM Sleep Center. Choose from over 15 queen mattresses starting at $599 or less. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
Clouds, haze, and patchy fog tonight. Lows in La Crosse around 28 degrees, so not all that cold for January. A few flurries in spots tomorrow, 31. A little chillier Friday, 27, but back in the 30s for the weekend.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We hope to see you right back here tonight at 10.